Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. Old ways won't open new doors. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. Do what is right, not what is easy, nor what is popular. There's no greater show on earth than observing human nature. Gratitude is best refined through the fires of adversity. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. The truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you. To truly laugh, you must be able to take your pain and play with it. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Money is better than poverty, if only for financial reasons. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. Staying in the past won't help you move on to your future. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. Sometimes when hardships knock, it's just life. Do not take it personal. No one else has ever opened doors for me. I opened them myself. Accepting oneself does not preclude an attempt to become better. But if a villain can be made, then they can be unmade. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. Life is fragile. We're not guaranteed a tomorrow, so give it everything you've got. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. Misconceptions play a prominent role in my view of the world. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. That is all very senseless, but this senselessness has a pretty mouth, and it smiles. By what men think, we create the world around us daily new. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. Life is too short when you think of the length of death. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. For a word to be spoken, there must be silence, before and after. Imagination is the highest form of research. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. If it is to your advantage, make a forward move. If not, stay where you are. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. An over-examination of life can deter you from life itself. If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. But truly, if I were not Alexander, I would be Diogenes. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I'm a product of my decisions. You can change your mind. Don't let your mind change you. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. If you always want the validation of others, you won't grow beyond people's expectations. When we fail, our pride supports us, and when we succeed, it betrays us. The way is to man as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. You will always find an answer in the sound of water. Don't be afraid to challenge the pros, even in their own backyard. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. In the end, it will all work out okay. The end isn't final if we're not okay with it. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. Learn from who you were, appreciate who you've become, and carefully invest into who you want to be. If you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. Never stop acquiring the common sense. It is as good as the knowledge. That it will never come again is what makes life so sweet. If you are untrustworthy, people will not trust you. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. Remove the clowns from your life before you become one. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. Thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. To become a lifelong reader, one has to do a lot of varied and interesting reading. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This would diminish his enthusiasm. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Think well. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. When anger rises, think of the consequences. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Do not use life to give life to death. Do not use death to bring death to life. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. There is no wealth like knowledge, no poverty like ignorance.